Hello everyone, today on Wonola Cooks, I'm going to show you 2 ways of making pizza at home. My name is Wonola, welcome to my channel. To begin with, we need to proof our yeast. I'm using active dry yeast for this recipe, and I have just added the yeast and some sugar to warm water, and I'll cover it and put it in a warm place to proof for about 5 minutes. After about 5 minutes of leaving the yeast in a warm place, you can see some bubbles or foam-like substance on top of the yeast, and this shows that the yeast is active and it can be used. In my mixing bowl, I'll be adding in the all-purpose flour. I'll be adding in the rest of the sugar, some olive oil, the yeast mixture, and salt. A list of all ingredients and measurements used in this video will be in the description box below, so please check out the description box to get a list of all ingredients and measurements. After adding in all the ingredients, I'll transfer it to my stand mixer and let it mix for about 15 minutes on medium-high speed. You can also knead this dough by hand, and if you are doing by hand, you just need to knead it for about 20 minutes. It depends on the quantity of pizza that you want to make. If you are watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take a moment to click the subscribe button, and please do not forget to put on the bell notification so you can be the first person to know when I drop new recipes, because there are amazing recipes coming to my channel very soon and you don't want to miss out. Please do not forget to share this video with your family, with your friends, or anyone around you that might be needing this kind of recipe. Thank you. After kneading the dough in my mixer, I will also transfer it to a board and add some all-purpose flour on top of it just to avoid it from sticking to my hands. I'm mixing the dough again with my hands, and I'm going to mold it into a round shape. After kneading your dough and you put your finger on it, it should bounce back again, just like so. So next, I'm adding some oil into my mixing bowl, and I'll place the dough inside of it and cover it to proof for about 40 minutes to 1 hour, or until the dough has doubled in size. While the dough is proofing, I'll go on to make the pizza sauce, and I'm using some peeled tomatoes. For this, I'll be using my immersion blender to blend the tomatoes until smooth. After blending the tomatoes, I'll transfer it to a pot and let it boil for about 20 minutes. Next, I'm just transferring the tomatoes into a bowl, and I'll also be adding some tomato ketchup, and I'll mix everything together just to combine it. The tomato ketchup had some sweetness to this pizza sauce. If you don't want that taste, you can choose to take it out, but I like to have that taste of, sweetness in my pizza sauce. Some people also add sugar to theirs, but I don't want to add sugar, so I just add some tomato ketchup, and this gives me the taste that I want. Now that the sauce is ready, I'll be showing you the remaining ingredients for the pizza. I have some salami, I have some ton fish, grated mozzarella cheese, and of course the tomato sauce. The pizza dough has doubled in size, and I'll be mixing everything together to get rid of the bubbles, the air bubbles in the dough, and I'll be dividing it into two because I am making two large pizza. Using a rolling pin, I'll be rolling out the dough. This dough is usually very stretchy, so I'll be using a rolling pin to roll it out first because I'm not a pizza pro, and I will also be using my knuckles to spread out the dough, and I'll place it into my pizza pan. Avoid my pizza pan. It's pretty easy to make a pizza. I'm just going to spread the dough in the pan like so, and to make the pizza crust you can just fold the edges over, but I'm not really a fan of pizza crust, so I'm just going to spread it to the edge. I'm repeating the same procedure for both pizza. I'll just spread it to the edge and I'll assemble the pizza. To assemble the pizza, you need to add the sauce on the pizza dough. This is the first thing you need to add. So you need to just spread it out properly. I'll do that for both pizza. Next, I'm adding the shredded mozzarella cheese on top, and I'll also be adding my toppings. For this pizza, I'm using salami. You can choose any kind of toppings of your choice. For the other pizza, it's pretty much the same procedure. The only difference is that I'm using thornfish, which is one of my favorite pizza to make. If you haven't tried to make thornfish pizza, I think it's something everybody needs to try if you like thornfish. So today I'm making two favorite pizza, and I don't even know which one I'll be eating, but I'm sure I'll be eating both. So if you haven't tried this, please try it. It's very nice. And don't forget to let me know in your pictures. Tag me on Instagram at Nola Cooks or on Facebook at Nola Cooks. I would like to see you recreate this recipe. I'm transferring the pizza to the oven now, and I'll let it bake at 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. After baking for about 15 minutes, this is what the pizza looks like. It looks very delicious, and it tasted very delicious. If you've been struggling to make pizza, I'm sure this recipe should help you, because this is how I always make my pizza, and it is very delicious. It's a fail-proof recipe. Don't forget to check the description box below for a list of all ingredients and measurements used for this recipe so you can get it right. So we've come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching, for sticking through up until this moment. And if you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button now to subscribe, and share this video with your family and friends. See you soon.